PlayStation fans, I don't know how y'all feel when this came out because we all knew Sony was revising the PlayStation 5. We all heard that was happening. They was trying to make it cheaper to produce so they could produce more of them so the 100 million of y'all that wanted a PlayStation 5 could get one. But this was not what they said they were going to do. And to a lot of people, they like, what's the big deal? But to tech people, we're like, that's not a good look by Sony at all. And a lot of PlayStation fans are gonna get one of these in the next year or two, and they're gonna lose their shit. So if you don't know, the PlayStation 5 revised version came out, and it came out in Japan first because they're a Japanese company, and everybody was like, "Oh, this new PlayStation 5 is lighter and it's quieter." And everybody's like, "Oh, well, that's great. It sounds good for PlayStation 5 users." They're like, "Oh, it's lighter." And, because everybody said, like, "Oh, this PlayStation 5 is big and bulky." And, like, it's lighter, it's quieter, still the same size. So then, this video came out. And, it took the internet by storm real fucking fast, bro. It took the internet by storm real fast. This man Austin just doing what he do on YouTube every other day. He buys tech, he breaks it down, he shows you what's inside it, how it runs. But this time, he did a head to head with PlayStation 5 versus new PlayStation 5. And the things he discovered in this video are kind of tragic. And the guy that broke it down with him is a PlayStation dude, is a PlayStation YouTube dude, he said. And he shouted them out in the video. I'm gonna link the video in the description below so y'all can just go watch their video to see what everybody's uproaring about. But they ran the test on PlayStation 5s. The new one is quieter for sure, but it does get hotter and it is lighter. And it was like, all right, so why is it so light? So they both start taking apart the PlayStation 5. Bit by bit, they learned that the fan is different. They got a better fan in it, so the fan is different. But then as they start taking it apart, they noticed that some pieces were missing. Like when they start uncasing it, and they're like, hold on, something's gone. So once they got down to the bottom of this, because the chipset and everything's the same, and then they get to the heatsink, and that's where all the weight went away from. So when Sony revised this PlayStation 5, they removed so much of the coolant, and this is the freeze frame that you're gonna see on everybody's fucking video about this. This is the original heatsink on the left, and the revised heatsink is on the right. They removed so much of it that's the reason it's getting hotter. And then people gonna put an SSD in their shit, and the SSDs get hot. So there's gonna be so much heat in the revised version of the PlayStation 5 that even Austin then was saying like that's not gonna be good long term. Like even if it doesn't affect anything right now, 2, 3, 4 years from now, running this PlayStation 5 like gamers do, where you have it on my Xbox Series X is on right now because I was playing Scarlet Nexus, and then I was watching YouTube and shit. That thing is gonna get fucking hot. It's even hotter than the original one by like almost 10 degrees, and they were just running one game, and I think it was like Astrobot or something. Like imagine when the next Horizon and the next God of War come out. You know what God of War did to the PlayStation 4? It's gonna do the same thing with the PlayStation 5 with the heat thing. And this is gonna be a repeat of last generation. And everybody see Mr. CMOS battery. They didn't even talk about that in the video. Mr. CMOS battery is still in there. Oh man, the C-bomb situation was so long ago now. But this fucking heatsink is bare now. It's so sad because when they broke down the PlayStation 5, the original one, when that video came out of the dude taking it apart, the heatsink was like one of the biggest things that we was like, oh shit, that's amazing. How much heatsink they got in there? Because the Xbox Series X has this vapor chamber thing, and then air just like funnels through it and comes out the top. Sony had this intricate ass, big ass heatsink, and that's why the PlayStation 5 was so big. And we approve because it's gonna reduce heat and it's gonna make the PlayStation 5 even better than ever before. And then they went to fucking reduce the heatsink to save cost. And they already did come out and say that they're making money on new consoles. They're pulling a profit on their PlayStation 5 now. They're not taking the loss no more. And we see why they're not taking the loss no more. Because you remove half the fucking heatsink, it's going to be cheaper to produce heatsinks, which is cheaper to produce consoles. Oh, Sony. And see, YouTube has changed the world as a whole because videos like this can come out at any time and no company can stop the bullshittery from getting everywhere. Like there's no way for Sony to mask this up and to and to try to like wipe this away like they could back in the day. Back in the day, you didn't hear bad news unless a company head came out years later and was like, "Oh yeah, we was doing this fucked up shit." Now every other day, YouTubers just find out all this fucked up shit and just put it on the internet. Twitter blows it up, Instagram blows it up, YouTube blows it up, and it spreads everywhere so fast. So what the hell is PlayStation gonna do about this? What are PlayStation fans gonna do about this? That's what I want to know. Because Sony doesn't fucking care. PlayStation doesn't care. They're making money, and it's cheaper to produce. More of y'all can buy it. That's all they care about. So when they ship these around the world, because they're only in Japan right now, he said he had to spend a lot of money to get this bitch shipped to him to LA from Japan. So who knows how much he spent to get one of these consoles just to open it up and find out this news. I mean, to all glory to Austin Evans, bro, because he really went far and beyond for some shit he wasn't even looking for. Like he wanted to know why it was lighter, but this he wasn't looking for the whole fucking heatsink being removed. Like that's wild to open it up and realize that the heatsink is fucking gone, bro. Like look how much of the bottom is gone. Look how much of the third level heatsink is gone. That shit's crazy. All the copper is gone. PlayStation, they're not even going to explain themselves. We already know. PlayStation's not about to say a fucking word about this publicly, at least. So their fans are going to have to do something. When everybody's talking about, oh, Xbox fans, y'all need to get on Microsoft and Xbox's neck for the price hike in the Games for Gold thing. Everybody went on their neck. Come on now, we wouldn't let that slide. And guess what? They reversed it. What the fuck is Sony gonna do about this? Because they changed manufacturing so they can get these consoles out faster and cheaper. They're not about to change this shit. And I think Sony fans know that. But who's gonna fucking buy it? Like, that just changed the game. That's just changed the whole game and purchase market too. Because you can open it up and see the VIN number, not the VIN number, the item number, the serial number code for the console. So you would know the difference between an old one and a new one. So when you open it up and you see like, oh shit, I got the new console, you know you're fucked now. Because it's all over the internet that you're fucked. So how is the price about to go for people reselling the old one versus people reselling the new one? Because you know scalpers are taking these anyway. They're taking them and they're reselling them at values way over the original. So if scalpers take all these, they're going to be looking like, oh shit, I got the shittier versions. Are they going to sell their originals for higher than the ones that they got to try to like sell them bitches as fast as they can? Or I don't know. Who knows? Scalpers are out here taking everybody money and everybody consoles before you even can buy one. But this shit is significant. And this shit, like, I know there's nothing Sony fans can do. PlayStation fans, there's nothing y'all can do about this, which is kind of sad. At least y'all should at least fake outrage for a little bit, like even like a day or two. Just go at PlayStation's neck for like, what the fuck y'all doing with this heatsink, and then go back to being y'all PlayStation fanboy selves. But damn, I wonder how fast the internet gonna let this shit go, because that is fucking, that's significantly less heatsink, and it's already showing more temperature for fucking Astrobot. 10 degrees higher for Astrobot with this new system. Imagine when an actual game comes out. Damn, that shit's PlayStation 4 all over again.